We're 90 minutes into trading on Friday, June 4th. Hello, traders. Let's take a look at yesterday's pick. General Motors was the pick of the day. I showed you an out-of-the-money bullish put spread that I really like on it. You can see how the stock was really powering higher. This is about when the video came out, so the stock did close a little bit higher for the day, but kind of a choppy grind higher. And it's right about where it was yesterday on the close. But I do like that bullish put spread. We were selling it out of the money. 59.50, 58.50 for 20 cents. I like that support level right in there. So still like the trade. I still think the GM can move higher. Take a look at the market here. You can see how we've hit a very tight compression here. Long green candle closing on its high. We've got a little bit of a breakout. Not a lot of follow through though. You can see we've got the bullish 10p cross right in here. I'm looking for the market to be able to make a good move here. If the 10p indicator peaks and crests and we don't get much follow through here, then we're probably going to pull back later and test the low of the day. So we've got major resistance at that 422 level on SPY. You can see that's close to the all-time high. So do we have the firepower to get through today? Probably not. I think the jobs report was a big nothing burger. We had about 550,000 jobs, I believe it was, that were created. That was about 200,000 jobs short. We didn't get the big revision up in April that I was looking for. I don't get it. Initial jobless claims numbers have been falling week after week. ADP reported almost 1 million new jobs in the private sector. ADP processes payrolls for medium and small sized companies. They know exactly how many checks they cut. That's why I rely on their number. I don't trust the government's number at all. So today we did get a little piece of information within that jobs report that's important as well. The hourly wages only increased 0.5%. That's good news because it was a fairly hot 0.7% last month. This is the largest input cost for employers. So it is hopefully keeping a lid on inflation temporarily. I think that was the big concern. We are seeing the market rally a little bit higher today, perhaps on the notion that the Fed won't be forced to tighten anytime soon. I'm still looking for a trading range. I think the S&P 500 stays between 4,000 and 4,200 for most of the summer. I don't see the firepower coming. The one thing you need to be aware of is that we are heading into a news vacuum. Today was the last big news. Now we really don't have much to drive the market. I think things are going to really quiet down and we're going to get into the summer doldrums. So before I go any further, I always like to prove to you that what I'm saying is actually true. I'm going to go into my chat room this morning where I've got all of my pre-open market comments and the stocks that I've been trading during the course of the day. And we're going to go back to the open. So let me get this into view. Here's the chat room. I want to show you the stocks that I am featuring today, and I'll show you how early I posted them. So if I scroll all the way back, you're going to see my pre-open market comments, and then we'll keep moving forward from there. There are my pre-open market comments, and 10 minutes into the opening, and again, you can check the timestamps in the right column. 10 minutes into the open, I had mentioned my first pick of the day. I like Oracle. The reason this is important is I want you to know I'm not posting 50 stocks and then coming through and doing a video each day and saying, hey, everybody, here are the two that really worked out well. The other 47 were horrible, but I got two of them right. That's not how it works. My job is to try and find 2, 3, 4 stocks that I think are going to be really hot during the course of the day that chat room members can get behind. And so you can see Oracle was one of my picks, and that was 9 minutes into the open. This is Central Time. So I'm going to continue to scroll down, and you'll see KNDI looks good. That was 15 minutes into the open. Continue to scroll down here. I'm showing you all of mine. Microsoft is good. It's testing the 50-day moving average. If it gets through, it will go. That was 20 minutes into the open. Continue to scroll down here. Fubo, not going to focus on that one because it's a swing trading position that we had on. I was simply making a comment on it. But then finally, I'm going to go down to my last pick that I highlighted, and it was TIGR. And that was about 35 minutes into the open. So TIGR, let's take a look at all of them. One of them is going to be my pick of the day. First of all, let's go into Oracle since it was the first one, ORCL, and see what that stock has been doing today. This is my pick of the day. I'm not going to mess around. I love this. This is a gorgeous pattern, upward sloping trend line. You can see how buyers are getting progressively more, well, they're getting more and more aggressive is what I'm looking to say, because you can see that the stock doesn't dip very far before buyers come in, and that you get this beautiful breakout yesterday and follow through today. Let's take a look at that 5-minute chart. Before I day trade a stock, I want to like it on a daily basis, on a swing basis. So I need to like a stock on a swing basis before I day trade it. This one had that beautiful breakout. Then we've got two long green candles closing on their high. This was 10 minutes into the open. I saw this and I saw this, and I said, yep, big volume. I like it. Let's get on board. And that stock's gone from 82.40 up to 83, let's call it 70 or so. And these options trade with very little implied volatility. So really nice looking trade. I like it. I think Oracle is a decent swing trade as well. Let's go down to the next pick, KNDI. That was 15 minutes into the open. And you can see that baby didn't last very long, and it started to flounder, and now it's pulled all the way back. So this is a loser. This is a dog. Here's how I would trade that. First of all, you had these two nice long green candles going to the daily chart, getting a little bit of a breakout above that 50-day moving average, getting a breakout above that horizontal resistance level right there. That horizontal resistance is now support, and that $6.10 level needs to hold, or you got to get out. Well, there's your $6.10 level right there. You're also getting some long tails above the body, also known as wicks. And as soon as you start to see that, that tells you that there's some selling pressure in it. The ultimate is that half of this long green candle was given up, which puts you also down around that 610 level. Once that's breached, you've got to get out. You got to take your lumps on that one. So Candy was a dog. Microsoft, look at that baby go. And it's through that 50-day moving average that I referenced right there. That's had some really nice upside to it. I like that Microsoft's been able to get through this downward sloping trend line and back above that 50-day moving average. I think it's got room to grind higher. You can see multiple support. This little test right in here, it found support way above the 100-day moving average, and that was a bullish candle yesterday, bullish hammer, closing near its high, follow through today through the 50-day moving average. I think Microsoft's got a little head of steam here. TIGR has been one that we were watching. It's a Chinese brokerage firm. You can see how yesterday it had this bullish engulfing candle. I can't recall if I included this in yesterday's video or not, but I certainly mentioned it in the chat room. Relative to other Chinese stocks, it put in a really good day. And you can see that bullish engulfing candle set us up for a really nice move today. I was watching it early in the day. And again, 35 minutes into the open is around that 2670 level. You can see it's rallied about $1.30, almost $2 actually, from that initial post. So that's how we do it. We're looking for relative strength. The market's very calm here, very quiet day. We're getting into a news vacuum. I don't think the market's going to do much of anything today. That was a great big nothing burger on the jobs report. So I don't think there are going to be a lot of option lottery trades this afternoon. Only way I would trade it is if we get a nice pullback and a strong rally into the close. But that's it. So Oracle is your pick of the day. I think that it performs well today. I think it's going to continue to grind higher. I love this breakout right in here. You can buy calls on it that are longer term. You can also sell an out of the money bullish put spread keying off of that $80 strike price. So maybe an 80 $1.79 bullish put spread for a 20-cent credit. I believe this breakout is the real deal, and the stock is going to continue to move higher. The one thing I would like to see a little more of is some really, really heavy volume in here, but we're not getting it. Overall, market's not going to go anywhere. We're going to have a very flat trading session the rest of the day, and chances are for the next month or so, not a lot of news, chop back and forth. That means that if you're swing trading, you need to wait for those dips, buy dips, get a nice rally up to resistance, take your profits on it. Day trading's been phenomenal. It has been exceptional. We're finding so many dang trades, I don't even need to swing trade right now. And the rotation's been brisk. One day energy stocks are hot. The next day Chinese stocks are hot. The next day meme stocks are hot. Today we've got a little bit of a bid in tech. You can see Nvidia good, UPST super hot, Microsoft, TIGR, Oracle. That's all we're doing right now. We're taking what the market's giving us. On the surface, everything looks calm with the S&P 500, but under the surface, lots of rotation, lots of day trading opportunities. These searches help us find them. Heavy buying, relative strength 30, bull run, red hot. Man, is this a great search to use right here. And then, of course, short squeeze as well has been excellent. Of course, AMC is on that. Not trading AMC, got too many other stocks that I like to trade. Stick with Oracle today. Microsoft looks excellent. TIGR also looks really good. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday morning. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.